Okay, what I want to do today is a painting demonstration where I'm painting to music. We've been talking about Franz Marc and his expressionist ideas that surround the use of animal imagery. Kandinsky, his partner in the founding of the Blue Rider Group, was much more interested in having no image at all, just using color, line, and form, and shapes to communicate his ideas of the spirit. He's communicating about the spirit. Kandinsky is considered the father or the founder of non-objective or abstract art, and he took art completely out of the realm of painting the materialistic object world and moved it into just its essence of shape and color and line, and trying all the time to duplicate what music does, which is to free up the soul without any connection to what's known, but it becomes this kind of openness that's no longer representing what we know, but it's bringing in something new to show us another level, to transcend. He talks about the triangle in his work. It's always moving upward and forward, upward and forward. And he keeps talking about this upward surge of energy, an upward surge of art in an attempt to express the spiritual. This is what Kandinsky is all about. So what I wanted to do, I've selected a piece of music. You guys are going to be doing this very same thing. I've got two pieces of music selected for you. They're in the lesson. You'll find them when you open on the screen in the lesson. I'm going to do my painting to Mozart. You're doing yours. One of yours is to Yo-Yo Ma, playing a cello solo, and the other one is a piece by a fellow called Fats Waller from 1927. It's early jazz, 1927 jazz. It's pretty nice stuff. So what I'm going to do, though, is just paint to Mozart. I'm using watercolor right here. That's what you have to. I've put a little tiny bit of water in each color. I did that a few minutes ago so that it sits and has loosened up the color a little bit. This is not watercolor paper, so you don't want too much water on your paper. So what I'm trying to do is activate my paints so that they got some life to them. I'm going to listen to the music, and I'm going to paint what I feel as I'm listening to the music. That's all that we have to do. It's a completely free experience. You will have different music than I will, but I wanted you to just kind of see how I go about this. So I'm going to play this Mozart piece and then start painting. I'm going to stop right there. You get the idea of where this is heading. And like I said, you're going to listen to a little bit different kind of music. Your stuff won't look like mine. It'll look like yours. I think what happens is you start listening to the music and painting to the music, and then you start painting to the paint. And it becomes just this interaction with you and the piece. And there's no way to do it wrong. I'd like you to, your piece of music is like 5 minutes long. There's 2 of them, each one is 5 minutes long. So you're going to be doing 2 different paintings, but just have fun with it. If you want to do more than one, if you want to listen to it again and do it a second time, that's fine. This stuff on here I really like. I think this is kind of uninteresting to me. I think this is very nice. And so, I'm kind of looking in here and thinking, maybe I'd like to work this a little bit more. And you can do that, too, when you get done. If you want to go back in after the music is gone and work it again. Maybe I want to come in here and say, you know what, I don't like what's going on here at all. So I'm going to go in here and work this and see if I can't do something with this to satisfy me. Not to satisfy you, satisfy me. You're not trying to satisfy me. You're trying to satisfy yourself in this. This is your own expression of your own spirit and your own relationship to the music and to the paint and to what goes on the paper, so what's going to go on yours is probably going to be different than mine. It certainly will be different than mine because it'll be your expression in relation to the music that you listen to, okay? Feel free to work it a little bit. I'm hoping to have some really beautiful results for this. What I want to do is take all the works that you guys send me and put them to a slideshow of the music that you listen to. So that's what I'm hoping to do, is just so that you can see everybody else's work, and it'll just be a little slideshow. I keep bringing this rag in and dabbing it, and I really like what happens when I do that. And so I'm doing that. If you want to do that, you can too. You don't need a big space. This is just a piece of cardboard on a regular kitchen table here. So you can kind of set yourself up to do this without a big mess. I really want you to use the watercolor paints though. Let's skip the other materials for now. I really want you to use them. You're not going to, as you can see, mine are really thick. This is not paper that can withstand a lot of water on it. So you want your paint to not be really wet. They make special paper for watercolor. This is not it. So, got one more thing to do here. And then we will be done. Okay, so that's that for this lesson. If you have any questions, you can email or call me. But just remember, what you're doing is responding to what you hear, and responding to color, and responding to line and shape, and rhythm, movement. All of these things that we've talked about over and over again are now going to come to work on your piece. If you do one and you don't like it, that's fine. Do another one. You can fool around with this. You should have enough paper that you could do a few of these if you wanted to. But do it to the music that I've given you, so that when I present these in the slideshow, there's some sort of a connecting, because guaranteed, if you listen to a really slow-moving cello piece, you're probably going to paint a little bit different picture than if you're listening to a really active, high-energy piano piece. So you get a different response. Your image is going to feel like a different kind of music. Okay? So that's all for now. Have fun with the assignment. And remember, you can't really go wrong with this one. Just kind of do what you need to do to make it happen. Okay? Thank you.